This is a big top secret thing. That's so nice. Take it whatever way you want. And it makes me kind of emotional. All that shit's bullshit. Yeah, the doggy wallpaper. Look, doggies. What's up, guys? So, house tour video. We're finally here. We finally got some couches and put some canvases up and everything. This is our new house, and it's crazy to think that only a few years ago we built our first house, and now we're onto this one. Now, I'm more of just a guest here because Ellesha runs the show. So we're going to go inside, we're going to give you the tour. Everyone's been asking non-stop on Instagram, YouTube, when we're going to do the tour, when we're going to do the tour. We're going to do the tour right now. All right, we'll start here at the entrance, come on through. So we'll just start from here and we'll flow through. This is more of a spare lounge room that we've turned into a yoga kind of stretch room. And I'll be honest, I haven't spent much time in here, but it's a really nice vibe. It's got that real earthy vibe, and I can come in here and put this real yellow light on at night if you want to have a stretch and chill out. But this is kind of the front sun kind of yoga-y room.
Gonna put some bean bags in there eventually, make it a real chill kind of filming room as well.
Bit of a messy office room, and then some of the awards that we've got for our coaching and stuff. Some books that I've liked, business books, self-development books. I'm really obsessed with that stuff. Camera gear, laptop. We mostly do work from the new office, which that tour is coming next. If you want to see the new gym and the new office tour, let us know, comment below, we'll do that. But yeah, camera stuff, boring stuff, stuff that I like. Let's keep going through. So we have the spiral staircase that goes upstairs. This is my favorite area in the house.
So with this sort of vibe, I wanted to keep it nice and bright. I kind of went with what the lady had here prior. So I kind of got a bit of inspo from her. I've always loved the idea of a real light couch. The only problem is the dogs going down the back with all the mud and everything like that. So we thought, oh, do we want to do like maybe a leather couch? And then we thought maybe with the leather couch, the dogs again scratching it, creating holes in it. So we did a bit of like a half-half scenario where it's more of like a, would you say like a grey?
Yeah, it's like an off grey. We love all the neutrals, like similar to what Ellesha's wearing. I really like the neutrals, and we didn't want to go like full white, kind of like the feature walls and the tiling behind the kitchen and behind the fireplace here. But we were just like, what's not going to look the most dirty when it gets dirty? But as you can see, the dogs just love sitting on it. Honey just wants me to throw a ball.
And these parts come apart. So one's actually an ottoman and one's a chase, is what they call it, which is really cool. So you can kind of pull this apart, make it like a coffee table.
You can even put it on here, so we can both lay together here, lay next to each other. So
we love that.
Yeah, I like it. And thing that I really love about here, if you pan over here, so it's incredible. Obviously, it's very bright, so you can see the pool, the infinity pool, all the bush and stuff in the background, and we sit here, and it's coming into a bit cooler night. So you put this little fireplace on, which is like kind of fake fireplace, but it actually has a heater built into it, and it lights up. And watching movies and the footy and stuff. This is a really, we don't even use, we'll take you up there soon, but we have a full like kind of lounge room, cinema room upstairs with a huge, really expensive TV, and I never go up there because I just love being here. We can cook food, hang out with the dogs. Like, I just love this area. It's one of my favorite. Most important part of the house, the kitchen. Ellesha,
yes,
you said...
I love the kitchen. So again, with the kitchen, the lady was really nice enough to leave these here, the little bar stools, because I just loved how they tied in with the kitchen, and the coffee station as well. This is like my fave thing. This baby here has a good run every day.
Every morning. Don't talk to Ellesha until she's had a coffee.
Yeah. I want to get a t-shirt made like that.
Yeah. What's crazy about this kitchen is how fucking big this bench top island is, or whatever you call it. How thick it is and how big it is, how much space you have. You can be cutting steaks here, making a salad here. You've got this spot if you need a microwave under here. Like, it is just incredible. And then go flick that light on for us, because this stone light piece is a beautiful feature. It looks beautiful, and at night time, this is the only light we have on when it gets later at night. So then we can have kind of like, get the melatonin going and go to bed early. We're like old people, eh? We literally go to bed 8 o'clock, we're in bed.
Yeah.
If it's 8:30, I'm like, holy fuck. It's getting late, gotta go.
We're asleep like on the couch.
Big gas. Ellesha used to be scared of like gas, cooktop and flames and stuff, but she's loving it now. Having a gas stove is just, I get why people have gas who are like chefs and no cooking. Big oven, big pizza style oven, all the fancy smeg stuff that I have no idea about, but so much room. We've got the canvases up. I love, obviously it's very bright in here to film, but I love that we just have this crazy big windows everywhere. All these natural light comes in. You'll see from the B-roll footage we put over top of this, but you can see out all around us here is bush. It's koala protected bushland, so we can't cut it or build on it, which I like. I think it's really good. We see
kangaroos go through it nearly every morning and night. We got the butler's pantry through here, so all the food and things. Again, we don't really have anything too exciting because we don't keep snacks here. And then I'll bring you through. This is actually another one of my favorite areas is a laundry. I feel like it's so underrated to have a really good laundry and to be able to fold your clothes and have heaps of room. So I've always dreamed about having a big laundry and just being able to have both the dryer and washer together and not on top of each other.
Yeah.
Like the old place.
So before we go upstairs, I just wanted to mention this in the video. Our really good friend and one of my clients, Raya, she owns a Indigenous art brand. She's actually from a Aboriginal Indigenous community in Northern Territory up north. And she paints these originals and they're fucking beautiful. And this was a collaboration she did with another guy who's called like Salty Sea something. So she does this type of stuff and this type of stuff, and he does more of the ocean because it's where they grew up. But this is a big feature here and it's beautiful and it just works so well in this house. And I just want to say thank you, Raya, thank you, Aaron, and thank you from the people from Nardana, because this is beautiful and I love it. Let's go upstairs, and then after we go upstairs, we'll show you the outside, which is obviously my favorite, the big paddocks, the pool. But yeah, spiral stairs, we'll head up here. So the main room, the master room, absolutely, when I walked up here and seen this, I was like, wow, like this is a room only people would dream of. Like, look at this. It has a bathtub. We'll move the towel here. It has a bathtub in the bedroom. Like, this is some Airbnb shit. TV, this is a canvas from when Ellesha and I got engaged, or when I got on one knee. So the original photo of this is absolutely one of the most loved photos we've ever posted. So I got this as like a kind of pixelated painted look. I like it. It's really nice. It's one of the features in here. I'll let Ellesha show you because this is her cupboard.
This is so there's actually two separate areas. There's a his and hers. So this is the hers area, which I absolutely love. And then we've got a little sort of makeup-y area that I haven't really done yet. But I love, again, the big window, and you can get some fresh breeze in there as well. You've got all your shoes down the bottom.
Before we skip this, Ellesha has the craziest range of colour palettes and gym clothes. Like, look at all these tops, look at them all. I spend money on cars, as you can see by the Porsche at the start of the video, and we'll talk about the Porsche later, we'll have a look at it, but Ellesha just loves workout clothes and simple things and nice bags. And just remember, we didn't have any of this a few years ago. We're in our 30s now, like early 30s, and it takes a long time to build investments and build money and like become successful. And we didn't have these. Many years ago, we didn't do anything. We didn't go out for dinner. We didn't, like for 10 years, we didn't spend money on anything. We just kept saving for our properties. My little section, I love this because you've just got like, you know, some stuff that I don't wear very often. You've got sunnies, watches. I've always wanted one of these glass things where you can see through, and then you're meant to hang your pants on here, which I don't. I don't wear suit pants. Everyone always wonders where all my singlets are from. This is a big top secret thing. They're actually from Cotton On. Everyone asks me. I've never told anyone.
He's not gatekeeping anymore.
So all the chicks on our Instagram that say they want to get them for their boyfriend, it's just from Cotton On. They're cheap. It's literally my work uniform.
You can't get the body though.
I have all these, they're all the same singlet, just in different colours, and I mostly wear the black one. But yeah, bathroom, you've got the double.
His and hers.
Toilet, separate toilet.
Same with the shower as
shower.
A his and hers. It sounds really cute, but it doesn't end up being like that because one person takes the hot water more than the other.
So a lot of things you see on houses, and I love it, it's good for resale value or whatever, but a lot of things you see on houses are a little bit overkill. You don't need 2 waterfall showers in one shower. And this house has 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3 lounge rooms, 3-car garage. It's fucking overkill, but we're hoping to have kids one day. If we don't have kids, we're going to get 5 or 6 dogs. And if we don't have any of those, I always have a place for anyone in my family who needs somewhere to stay. If my sister comes down, and my mum stays here every 3 weeks. We look after her.
And your sister just had a baby.
Yeah, my sister just had a baby. Crazy.
So you're an uncle now?
I'm an uncle, and it makes me kind of emotional. I can't wait for them to come up and visit and for us to visit them. So let's continue with the tour. Look, we won't spend too much time on this. Spare room, lots of light, very bright, no sheer curtains because no one uses this room. But when we need the space, we have the space. I would have been happy with a slightly smaller house, but we wanted the big paddock, the big yard, and it's nice to have extra beds for when friends drink and they want to drink, drive home. And then another bathroom, another bath. And then, yeah, we moved out from our old house. We kept the same couch. We've got the muscle mat. Everyone loves these muscle mats. Yeah. The dogs love it. It's nice to stretch on.
Mine's a bit dirty now because Honey just destroys it, but it is what it is.
This is a spot for when we have friends over watching UFC, so the girls can be downstairs around the pool, the guys can get fucking rowdy and yell and be like, oh, fucking. So I've got friends coming over this weekend. We'll play a bit of poker, we'll jump for a swim, watch a bit of UFC. But yeah, I love this. And this also looks over, it'll be a bit blown out so you can film out this way, but as you can see out here, it looks over the infinity pool and the big yard, which we're going to go down now and show you a bit of that. Oh, one more bedroom up here. Let's show you that first.
Yeah, wait till you see the wallpaper.
This bedroom's the second biggest bedroom. And there's obviously another study nook there we don't use, but some nice photos in there. But this one's really nice. It's a decent sized bedroom. It also has a walk-in wardrobe. It's probably bigger than like his wardrobe in the main room. But the lady that built this house, she had 2 dogs and she loved dogs. There was like canvases of like dogs and there's
bulldogs, yeah.
A doggy wallpaper. And at first we were like, oh, but you know what? It's so homely. We love it.
It's cute.
And let's be honest.
And I'm dog people.
We're crazy dog people too. And if you don't like dogs, I don't like you. Okay? I just don't like you. I can't trust you. If you don't, oh, come here, up. So we're back downstairs in the first floor in the lounge room, kind of dining room. This is a real high-end, heavy dining table from Castlereagh. Now, when we first moved into our first house that we built, we had all the cheapest stuff. Just one of those like A-Mart furniture. Like, I didn't even, when we first moved into the other house, or our first rental together, I didn't even have a dining table, no couch. I was like hell minimalist. I'm like, we're gonna sit on cushions and we're gonna and obviously I was just saving the money and I wanted to try and be like a yoga person and save the money. But this is a real fancy, this is from Castlereagh. This is Ellesha's taste. Like she just kind of designs all the stuff. I just say, yep, do whatever you want to do. Then we'll come out here and this is such a fucking cool area. This opens right up. And we have the outdoor area. It's just so nice. Big, lots of we've got about the block size. So the block size is about 4,000 square meters or 1 acre. And about maybe 1,000 or just less than 1,000 of those square meters, probably a little bit less than 1,000 square meters of like bushland. So we own the bushland all the way up to the neighbour's kind of driveway there, and then all the way up to this other corner where that fence is, which you'll see from the B-roll. But we love it because we can just sit in the pool and throw Honey her ball and hang out with the dogs. But this is probably a big thing that sold it to me. When I first looked at this, it's going to be very bright out here, so just bear with me. But like, look how big this pool is in this infinity pool area. And it looks over the bush here. But yeah, I just love having a swim, standing out here, and just when friends and stuff are coming, I'll jump in the pool and I'll be like, yeah, come in through the side gate. It's a place to host. When we first moved into this, you'll see this on our Instagram, on our stories, we had all our friends over and all their kids, and it was just chaos here, and I love it. And that's what you want. When you have a house like this, you want to host. And we didn't have a house big enough to host before. We just didn't have the capacity. So now we can host. And our friends always hosted us, so we love being the host and having people over. And I think the most important thing is, it's not about how big your house is, or how much money you make. All that shit's bullshit if you don't have family and friends and a good social life. And this looks all fancy and expensive and all this stuff, but it took us 10 plus years, like 12, 13 years of dedication, saving, investing, build our first property, made money on that, used the money from that to upgrade to this, worked our asses off for a long time. And we have a big loan, of course. and making smart choices and having friends and having people around us that give us the right advice on like, don't be scared to upgrade and do this because it's gonna be worth more money. And you know, property in Australia is crazy. It's expensive, very expensive, but it goes up in value very quickly as well. So the best time to buy is today. The best time to buy after that is tomorrow or whenever you can afford it. So it's something we worked up to. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. That was so fun. And we just love this house. We love everything about it. We want to share it with you guys. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more footage around here. You're going to see a lot more reaction videos. See you later. How nice is this? Sunset's out in the front yard. We just took Honey for a W, took her for a walk. We've already gone for one. Such a good girl. I just want to end this video and talk about what some of you might comment or people might say. It's like, oh, look at this. They're showing off crazy house, crazy place you live in, cars. I get it. But the thing is, I grew up with a single mum. I grew up in the country, poor as fuck. We grew up with very little. And I know what it's like to do it tough. I know what it's like to have shit all. When Ellesha and I first met, I literally had like $50 in my bank account. I was on fucking Dole, Centrelink, or what do you want to call it. I think America has a different version of it, but I was doing fuck nothing. And I was studying to be a personal trainer and I had a vision. I didn't want to be poor. I didn't want to stress about money. I didn't want to have to look at the prices on the menu. I wanted to have a good life. And it didn't happen overnight. It took us over 10 years, lots of investing, lots of sacrifice. Hey, Zen Zen. Hello. He's a good girl. Go get her. Take it whatever way you want. For me, when I see people that have an awesome house, an awesome car, an awesome life, and they're genuinely happy and they're good people, it's motivating for me. If you want to be sour about it, that's fine. I'm sure there'll be a lot of contrast in the comments. I just want you to know that money doesn't change good people. I'm still the same person I was. I'm actually a better person than when I was fucking poor. I'm more giving. I do more for people around me. I want to be able to retire my mum very soon, and I'm working hard towards that. That isn't going to happen from sitting around and complaining about being poor. I hope this can be something that you get motivated from, to either live a healthy life or to grow your business or just to be a better person in whatever you're doing. I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to doing more content on the YouTube. See you later.